Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by my Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
The battle is about to begin. Let's do a recap. Last time on Dicey Situations, we caught up with the Chaos crew as they defended the city against a dastardly sneak attack. In the winding alleys of the Temple District, Reggie and Theo fought off sandmen as they attempted to blind the sleeping wizards of Badkhali. Meanwhile, on the wall, Glebnor and Tooluuga went to work, waking up sleeping guards and plugging a magical scene created by a sand silhouette. As Ploopploopleen fought his way toward the Fire Temple, he joined the Dragonborn Cavalry as they battled the Sandmen on their phantom mounts. Tooluuga tussled with a haunted haboob, while a blinded Glebnor swung wildly on the Sandmen trying to break into the city. After dodging a sandy set, the Ploop and his son finally stopped the incursion on the wall and took off toward Phaedra in the Divination Tower. Chasing down the retreating Sandmen, Theo teamed up with Luga to finish off the last of the invaders. Realizing this attack was merely an attempt to soften up the city for the Gnolls, the Chaos crew finally gets some rest before the Battle of Badkhali can commence. Well, boys, the day is finally here. Can I get some perception checks from the Chaos crew as they awaken after their long rest?
Dirty 20.
8.
It'd be 21.
21. Glebnor, you're sleeping like a baby over there. I hated I knew what was happening and I hated watching it. But Glebnor and Tooluuga and Theo, you kind of like shake yourselves awake as you hear a alarm going off from the city wall. It sounds like a horn, but then you realize it must be some kind of strange magic mouth from Lorenz because you hear, Wee-oo! Wee-oo!
What?
As it echoes throughout the city.
Is that an alarm?
Wee-oo!
Ring up Lorenz. What the hell is that?
You got the stone.
You have the one to him, don't you?
No, I put it on the thing.
Lorenz, what the hell is that?
So good news, bad news situation. The sand wall has lowered. But, you know, it's Gnolls. It's Gnolls. That is my Gnoll alarm. Wee-oo!
Why don't you just use an actual alarm?
Get over here!
God.
Meet me at the southern wall. We're preparing the troops.
What do you say?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we leave, I'd like to take the form of a tornado alarm.
Oh, sure.
Crank me up, daddy!
I crank my son.
Yeah, you can see Reggie's waking up. He's like, whoa, we getting an early start to this battle, huh? He's kind of stretching his cervicals.
Yep. Everybody's stretched.
Yay!
Can I get some survival checks? My urchins can make them with advantage.
That's a 10. I stubbed my toe.
23.
15.
Ah, my foot.
I'll lead the way!
So you're like still putting on all your gear, kind of like stumbling out of the temple as these two sprint into the alleyway.
It's hard to pull pants over that cake.
Sure is. With, those very good survival checks, you guys make it to the southern wall quickly, and you run up the ramparts onto the wall and look out. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
That 20.
24.
21.
Okay. You guys get up there, and to your horror, you see a Gnoll army. Thousands of Gnolls strong. But with a nat 20, Glebnor, you notice a lot of other things. You can see that there is a swarm of Tusculi in the sky.
That's not cool! The Bugman!
Bugman?
Remember those jerk-offs from the Dune
what?
Buggy race? The Tusculi, man.
We didn't have to...
We fought them. They
You
were
threw that guy off the car and he went tumbling into the desert like an idiot?
Did I throw him?
You jumped on to one
Remember
of
they
the...
tried to swarm...
Okay, but you said in the race. We didn't have any Tusculi in the race.
They tried to cocoon us.
That was on the way here. That wasn't during the race.
We were racing through the desert.
Semantics, Tooluuga!
Jesus, son. Set the setting.
There is a swarm of these insectoid wasp men flying above the army as their aerial support. You look out and you can see that filling the ranks of the Gnolls, there's also a bunch of demons on these big motorcycles doing wheelies all around the Gnoll hordes here. It seems that some of the devils of the desert have joined with the Gnolls here for the carnage.
Turd, I think you boys are coming. Where's Turd?
He's probably taking a nap.
A door of a guard tower kicks open. What do you freaking knobs want?
Are these your
Walks out.
buddies? Get up here.
No. I don't even know those guys, so
Did
fucking...
I say, hey, dude?
He looked out. Hey, Turd! Yeah, that's like a common demon name. I'm gonna take a nap. So I usually wake up and start with a nap. So I'm gonna go. You know what I like? He does like kind of jazz fingers, walks back into the guard tower and shuts the door.
I want to shoot him so bad.
Why did we save him?
I don't know. I thought he'd be helpful.
Up on the wall, you can see Phaedra is pacing with some of her wizards. They're preparing fly spells. She looks over to you, Tooluuga. My wizards will try to meet the Tusculi in the air. We can help you from the sky.
Okay, cool.
And then sauntering over, so well rested, you can see Lorenz is like, "Oh, I'm so ready for this big battle. I summoned so many skeletal archers and a couple of my soldiers." You look out, and Lorenz has, turned the unfortunate dead from Jaegeron's attack into a small army of bony soldiers. They are outside the wall, and you look down with pride, Theo, and you can see the Dragonborn cavalry have joined up with the skeletal soldiers there.
Hell yeah.
Glebnor with your nat 20, you look down at the wall. You can see Devo is leading the Furbolg in, kind of making a strong defense on the giant dreadsteel plate that you guys have put up to block the big hole in the wall. He looks up at you guys. "We got it down here, man. Don't worry. I'll keep this bad boy in tip top."
Okay.
And I think with a nat... Oh, you got how'd you get for a perception check there?
I got
Tooluuga?
21.
You look out at the sea of gnolls, and you can see that their ranks have been bolstered by what appears to be a wave of sort.
A wave?
And you with a nat 20, Glebnor, your eyes kind of telescope into like binoculars.
Hell yeah.
And you can see that defending this like giant sort of like gnollish engineered turf has been pushed forward. You could swear it looks like Fumpenstein, but a little bit older. Leading the bone wave is some kind of elder bone crab.
Daddy.
What?
They got bone crabs.
Let me see. And I look through my son's...
You look through Glebnor's eyes, and in horror you can see defending one of their positions is Fumpenstein Sr.
Not Fumpenstein.
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 Who?
Fumpenstein's dad.
And
Told you those bone crabs were a bad idea.
Hey. All right, it was just one, and he was very litigious and annoying, and he broke the lease, and so we had to kill him.
There was 3.
But one of them was annoying.
Theo, you rolled pretty high in your perception check too, right?
24.
24. You can see that it appears that not only is there just a full army of gnolls and hyenas, but on each section of the battlefield, on your eastern, western, and northern flank from where you are, you can see that a freakish, feat of gnollish engineering. The gnolls have created these massive, cannons almost. It almost looks like a giant wooden carving of the head of a gnoll, and they're loading these huge bolts into it. And you see Phaedra's like, "Well, that's not good. I didn't think they would have long-range artillery."
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything that advanced for these idiots.
It looks janky as shit, but I think I might be in trouble. Can you make an insight check for me, Theo?
12.
12. Whatever these things are, they're definitely going to be supporting the different factions of troops here. And you're getting the idea that it's going to be important to take out those cannons while this battle rages on. The way this battle is going to work, we're going to have some real big fun battle mechanics. We're going to be rolling some d6s at certain intervals in combat, and you guys will get to do some fun stuff with your different abilities. But I think for you guys, you are going to be my strike team. Your goal is to take out these cannons. Doing so will remove advantage for the different effects here. While these cannons are active, I will have advantage on my d6 rolls and my abilities. Taking out the cannons will get rid of my advantage, and also, if there's a sub-boss stationed at them, remove my special summons I have on my side of the field here.
Question, how tall is the wall?
The wall's about 100 feet tall, I would say.
Okay, then my idea is stupid then.
See, Lorenz is like, "Do you guys think you can handle those cannons while we kind of defend the wall?
Of course we can.
Sure.
It's going to be sketchy out there."
Sketchy's my confirmation name.
No, don't worry, I got this. And I just passed without traces.
Awesome. Perfect. So Pass Without Trace, I think, is going to let you guys slip through the Gnoll army to the different things. Which, I'm going to actually ask this. You guys can choose which cannon you go at first.
Which cannon has the best stuff?
I think the thing that's going to probably be the scariest, it seems that the force of Gnolls that are headed toward the wall are led by some kind of desert giant. You can see about a 30-foot tall woman. She has like dark tan skin. She seems to be almost on like Bedouin style, like desert clothing, and she's massive. And she has a giant sack of boulders over her shoulder that she is walking toward the wall with her accompaniment of Gnolls. It also seems that there's like a fleet of hyenas at her feet getting ready to bust that wall open and start eating everyone in the city. She's probably the strongest of the little sub-bosses at these. But so it depends. If you want to go for that one first, it might take you longer to take her down. But the wall is probably the thing you want to be focusing on the most. If the wall breaks, I'm tearing into that city and I'm eating all your dudes. So it's up to you guys how we're going to do this. My players also have a hero point they can use every round. It's shared between all of them. They can decide which of their special summons they would like to summon. I have a villain point on my side, so I can do the same thing. So I think we are going to start the combat. Theo and Glebnor, you guys are going back to back here. Which of these cannons would you like to go for first? As the gate opens and your strike team, through the shadows, slips into the bone soldiers and then takes off on like a strange flank, kind of like hugging a canyon wall to sort of get through the Gnoll army.
What are the odds we let the big bitch get to the wall and we have Devo seduce her?
I don't know how well that'll go.
Devo spits in his hand and slicks his 3 hairs back. Whatever you think, General, I don't know.
What if you just keep catching whatever she throws?
I don't know if that's really my skill set. I don't have a giant glove back here or anything, so...
Damn, we should have thought of that.
Damn, next time we'll prepare better for a siege. A huge mitten idiot. He just hits himself.
We really should have brought our siege weapons from when we did that siege.
Ah, shit. Oh, wait. We would have prepared, right?
Well, you can see Reggie's like, I guess technically we're being reverse sieged. They're sieging us. We kind of did the siege of our own, but now we're being sieged. So I don't know.
Would I have had time to prep any rocks?
And what do you plan on doing these rocks?
The same way we sieged Titagol.
I don't think so, because this battle is already so complicated. I'm not adding a new mechanic in. We have so much bullshit
The
here.
one above all told me no, we can't.
Okay.
Well, you had a lot of things going on yesterday. You didn't prepare boulders to chuck, I
Let's
guess.
go after Big E.
Big E?
Big E.
Who's Big E? Is it Dougie's cousin?
No, the lady with the boulders on her shoulders.
Why don't you say Boulder Lady?
Boulder lady.
Big Rock? Rocky?
Large Marge.
Before we go, can I do something real quick?
Yeah, sure. What you want to do?
As we're gonna go after this big lady, I'm gonna drink my potion of growth.
Okay.
I saw you bust out your gun Satan.
I gotta go upsy downsies and use my. No,
How tall does that make you?
it
Doubles your size, so you're
I'm
12
like
feet tall?
12, 13 feet tall.
Okay. Glebnor, this is the first time you've had to look up at Theo. You see, as you guys...
At 8'1", this is shocking to me.
the wall opens, you guys walk out. You can see the Dragonborn.
But he's still mad stealthy.
You guys are mad sneaky. I say for your team at least, the Dragonborn cavalry all cheer you guys as you come out of the wall, and then you kind of disappear into your own ranks and go to flank a hill to attack. Because you can tell the giantess leading her troops is moving the closest to the wall. Yeah, one final round of perception checks if you guys wouldn't mind.
19.
13.
11.
Okay. Theo, you notice, because again, you have eagle eyes at this point, well past the different you just rows and rows and rows of Gnolls. You can see deep behind their lines, as the Gnolls begin to charge, there is a sphere of sand and magic that envelops the center of their ranks. I think with that vision, you know that the SAG must be there with the commanders of this force.
I point that out to them.
Yeah.
All right. I'll launch a chowder ball that way.
Lorenz is on top of the wall, and as the Gnolls begin to charge, he's like, "Remember, we're bones! Be a skeleton, my people!" We're going to jump right in the initiative. Theo and Glebnor, you guys are going first and second. So you guys see this massive giantess is charging across the battlefield with like a pack of hyenas in tow. And it seems that the Gnolls are pulling their giant cannon with them. The way this is going to work, each one of these cannons is defended by a swarm of gnolls and one sub-boss. So as you approach, there's a swarm of gnolls in front of this cannon and the giantess. Who'd you like to attack, Theo?
Do you want the giant lady or should I?
You.
Okay.
Just eat that HP.
All right, and here we go. I'm going to go after the giant.
And I'll actually say, because you guys, can you guys all make a group stealth check now that you guys have passed the trace up?
We're going to use Indomitable.
Okay.
38.
Nice.
Wait, can I use that on...
On a, I don't
Or
think you
is
can do
that
it on an ability
only-
check. I think it's a saving throw thing.
I nat 1 for a 14.
Okay.
I nat 1 also.
Okay.
It would have been 19.
So I think as this giantess
20.
is charging with her, small little army here of hyenas, you guys see that it's your troops can't hold back their excitement at seeing Theo and Tooluuga leading them into battle. There's an army of freshly unionized skeletal soldiers that are charging behind Theo, rattling their bone sabers in the air. And the Dragonborn are like charging, galloping on these big Clydesdales as they're all like, "The Ploop is with us!" as you guys charge.
Damn it.
But there is a puddle at everyone's feet that no one has noticed. As Glebnor, you'll have advantage on your first attack. But Theo, straight roll. You see a giantess with a bunch of boulders and hyenas running right at you. Go ahead and make your attacks.
I'm assuming a 12 will miss.
12 will miss.
27 down to a 22.
27 down to a 22 will definitely hit. So basically this first cluster of a fight, you have the giantess, a horde of gnolls, and the actual cannon itself. You can attack the cannon. If you destroy the cannon before you destroy the rest of these troops, you can move on and go to the next one. You don't have to stay and fight everyone.
I'm going to use Piercer to re-roll. So I keep forgetting to say that I'm using Violent Shot.
No problem.
But I'm using my Piercer thing to re-roll the Violent Shot dice.
Sick as hell. Do it up.
So 38 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, a bullet just cleaves off a chunk of this giantess's flesh. Unbelievable. As your first attack, you kind of like leap through your own skeletal soldiers and start firing.
That was my second attack because I missed the first one.
Oh, perfect. Upward. Yep.
I'm assuming a 16 will miss.
16 just misses. 17 AC on the giantess.
Gotcha. Oh, wait. I forgot to add a d4 because of me growing.
Oh, yep. That's true.
That's 4 more damage.
Awesome. For this one, we're not going to worry too much about distance. Just assume you guys can get to any of these enemies pretty easily.
Okay.
You start
That's me.
lighting up the giantess. Awesome. Glebnor, you're right behind him. You have advantage, which will give you sneak attack on this first attack. Do you want to go for the giantess, the actual cannon itself, or the horde of gnolls?
We have to take out the cannon.
The cannons are the most important part. Once you destroy that cannon, it'll basically get rid of the advantage. If you take out the giantess, basically the giantess is my special summon for my wall force, so I won't be able to use her.
I'm going to attack the cannon.
Sick. Go for it.
With the hammer.
Go for it, yeah. Glebnor is a puddle, slinks past the horde of gnolls, comes up behind the giant cannon.
Does a 14 hit the cannon?
A 14 does hit the cannon. I lowered the AC on
yeah.
these things so they'd be easier to hit. 14 just hits, though, just as a heads up.
Okay. So that's 11 regular. And then I'm going to sneaky
Sick.
for another 8.
Okay.
So 19.
Awesome.
One good turn deserves another. Whiff.
Okay.
11. No,
All right, so
the whiff made me so mad.
You,
I'm in a
go into
rage.
full rage. Glebnor comes up behind this cannon and starts smashing it with his hammer. And you can see the gnolls turn around. They're like, "No, the mechanism!" Like you're totally ruining it. There's goop seeping into the thing.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. That is the cannon's turn, unfortunately. The cannon swivels around on Glebnor and is going to try to fire at him. Let's see here.
How big is this cannon?
It's a good-sized cannon. I'm going to try to hit you with a lancing bolt. You take 18 piercing damage, have the 9. I hit on a 22. You can see as Glebnor's smashing his cannon, it swivels around and just blows a weird hole through his goo.
His goo!
All right, and we're going to do
They blew his goo!
Okay, all right. We're going to do our first roll for our sky troops. Who is running the sky for me
that'd
here?
be me.
Okay.
'Cause you hate me so much.
My sky cannon is still active, so I am going to roll this with advantage, which is only a 3.
The sky cannon?
The cannon that's backing up the sky support here.
So for that, does he add whatever.
No, you get a death save, right?
So you're going to roll a d6.
All right.
And then if you want to boost it,
It's
you
a
can.
4.
Okay, you don't even need to use any of your
Shit,
special
back
troops. You can see as
Stay strong, you flying friends.
as the Tusculi hive just slams into a cloud of wizards
Jam up their engines.
in the battle above.
Mighty birds.
You guys see a rain of fire bolts and magic missiles, and dead Tusculi start falling out of the sky. The sky troops from my side have lost one of their death saves. Sick.
The falling troops, can they hit their own people?
Nope.
And
Of course not. Because they have slow fall even though they're dead.
Don't worry about it. Let me just check
Physics
something.
isn't real here.
No, I mean, come on. You have a fart cannon or whatever the fuck I gave you.
Fart cannon.
No, that wasn't. We were traveling at highway speeds, and a fart stayed in place.
Welcome
Yes.
to D&D, folks. It's a wacky game.
You know what?
Okay, that's just rude. On my good chair. That's none of these
and
chairs are
angle
good.
towards you.
Don't shit your pants.
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
not gonna push it too hard.
Reggie's turn is next. He is going to twin spell haste on Glebnor and Tooluuga.
Hell yeah!
Hell
You
yeah.
see, he puts his hands together, pulls them apart, gears separate in his palms, and you guys both feel gear magic twirl around you. Go fast, my beautiful friends!
You mean it?
Yes. Right as that happens, a swarm of gnolls just pile on Glebnor. Just 30 gnolls just pile on Glebnor.
It's cool though. He can sluice on through, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sluice on through to the other side.
They're gonna all try to bite you. Only a 15
30
to hit.
attacks.
They cannot sink their jaws into Glebnor. He's so tough. Awesome, Tooluuga, that's your turn.
All right. Question: if I use the teaming crown, is that an action?
It's an action, yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Are they trying to go through us, or have we stopped them from moving forward?
You also have a hasted action, so
Wait.
it's
Oh, I could use that.
yeah.
It's hard to tell. It seems like they're obviously dealing with you because you're trying to destroy their cannon. So you've definitely slowed their advance, but they're close enough to the wall where they're going to be able to use their wall actions essentially when
Okay.
it comes to wall time.
Because I have web.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube. I could throw it on the ground, and it would be difficult terrain, and they have to make I think it's a strength save against my spell attack.
How about this? If you want, I'm going to say because the wall troops are close enough, you can use web. I'll have you do it on the land troops. And essentially that'll give, if they fail it, it'll give them disadvantage on their round.
It's a first time a creature enters, they have to make a succeed on a dexterity save, or it has restrained.
Restrained. So it would kind of stop the land troops
They
where they
just
are.
stop, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then
What I'll do...
their turn, they would have to spend the strength to break out. So
Awesome.
it's a dexterity save. If they fail, they have to do a strength check on that.
Awesome. I'll make a... If you're going to cast web, I will make a dex save, you said, right?
It's a dex save against, I'm pretty sure my spell save is.
Only a 15.
Mine
17,
is
right?
16, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, spell save DC is 16.
Yeah, so you use one of your actions. You cast web as just a field of gnolls are charging. You can see that they all get gummed up in these webs as just a cavalry of dragonborn start mowing them down.
Kick their ass, they're stuck.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll basically use that as they're kind of stuck here. They can't follow up,
Yeah.
and I'll give them disadvantage when it comes down to the land's turn essentially
Yeah.
for this round.
How
and land's
far-
coming up next, so that's a perfect time to do
How
it.
far is the cannon from me?
The cannon, I'll say with your movement, you can easily get up there with Glebnor.
And how far is the big lady from the cannon?
She's right next to it.
I'm going to use an action.
Okay.
I guess I'll go up and I'm going to throw hands at the giant.
Yeah.
I'm feeling juice. I feel like I can take on the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, I made a literal god run away from me. What makes you think a tall woman's going to scare me?
So she looks and sees that Glebnor's ruining the cannon, and then she looks up and leaping out of the troops, a little fish just lands on her chest and starts punching her. Go ahead, make your attacks.
I'm also gonna do a flurry. So I'll roll the hits and then
Yeah, go for it, please.
actually no, I'm gonna use this now as the bonus action to activate the tattoos.
Perfect. Yeah, as you leap on her, your tattoos activate, and these big inky claws kind of dig into her body,
16?
giving you 16 just misses, unfortunately. 17 AC on the big lady.
All right, then a 24.
24 will definitely hit.
17 days.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't love being like pummeled by a little fish.
I made a god cower in fear of my might.
What are you? She's trying
I
to
am
pull you off of her.
Tooluuga, Demon Lord.
Okay, that is land troops. So I'm going to basically, I would have had advantage, but because I'm all webbed up, this is just going to be a straight roll. Who is running my land troops here?
Ground troops?
Ground troops, yes,
Yeah,
that's
me.
you. So yeah, go ahead and roll a d6. I will do it as well. I got a 5.
At disadvantage?
Oh, this is straight. I would have had advantage because of my cannons, but because he gummed me up, I'm just rolling straight.
Oh, right.
So yeah.
Yep. I got a 1.
Okay. So
Can
yeah,
I use a luck point to reroll that?
you can use one of your special features you got there. Oh, if you want to use a luck point to reroll the 1?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use that, and then if you need to, you can add one of your, recharge guys if you want to
You
like
use
bump
your
that
Does
up. a
everybody
little bit.
have a reroll?
Everyone, no, not everyone has a
No,
reroll.
not everyone.
Yeah.
Because I do.
I do, but Rich doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't.
But you could
I
use your
assume it's
summon.
because whatever my special summon is probably good. But yeah, I'll use a luck point to reroll, which you guys will have to be okay with it, but I got to use the special summon to get to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna call in your special summon.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be the 1 round hero point. You look, Theo, and you can see that the gnolls, even through the webs, are tearing through them, and they start piling onto the skeletal soldiers. And it looks like all hope may be lost. But then you hear something coming from the distance. The sound of hooves thundering on the plains. And you look up, and coming from the south, from the hills of Brandini, riding on the back of Lance, Malva leads her charge.
Hell yeah!
Amazing.
Malva!
I'm coming, boys! And you see a horde of rams pile and power through these gnolls. Lance like rips a gnoll's ear off with his weird.
Oh, look at Lance go.
Wow, Lance.
Malva has joined the fray. Malva is a special summon for the land troops.
Hell yeah.
It's those flames. They add character.
Unbelievable. Okay, yeah. My land team has lost one of their slots. Unbelievable. That is the desert giant. She grabs a rock out of her bag and tries to smash you with it. It's a 30 to hit
Yeah, that's too high.
for 30 bludgeoning damage.
What?
She grabs a boulder, picks you off her shirt, and just smashes the two of you together.
Well, she picks me up. She has to do a grapple check.
You know what I mean. Not physically grappling you. Just slams you with a rock.
He's not a coconut.
Last I checked, yeah. I'm gonna. Can I deflect attack?
If you can get, yeah, you can do it. It's a
just
ranged
want-
attack, yeah. I mean, or it's like
Wait,
a.
if it's is it you're
I
you
think
said ranged, and I'm gonna tell you to roll at disadvantage.
that's true because you are technically in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. It is technically her range option. Let's see. Yeah, it's a ranged weapon attack. Okay, I'll roll again. She has a plus 12 to this, so
Jesus Christ!
that's a nat 1 though.
Eat shit! I said you can't touch this. So, as you said, she tries to grab you
Yeah.
and smash you together.
So she slams the rock into her own fist and assumes that you've been crushed in the wake. And as the dust clears, you're just in between her fingers and you haven't been damaged at all.
this is awkward. Can you put me down?
Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck.
I think I'm taken.
Okay. That is the wall itself. Who has my wall defense? Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. And I will do the same.
5.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. I get a 4, but I'm going to use my bone wave to bring that to +2. So,
But
use-
can't he add something?
if he wants, yeah,
You get a.
it'll just burn your charge of it until you want, unless you want to get it back.
hey, what if we stalemate? Because if I use my Furbolg defenses, I get a +1, which will both have 6.
I think meets it beats it, so I'm still going to take one from you.
All right, then I'm going to use my Abjuration Wizards to make you reroll it.
Okay, I will re-roll. Let's see. That's a 1 on the re-roll. Okay, so you see, as the wall forces, some like
Get 'em, nerds!
some run by you, but you look and you can see that sweeping past your forces is a bone wave. It collides with the wall, but as it does, you can see that the dwarven wizards on top of the wall throw up a mass shield spell, bumping you up. You've burned your wizards, unless you roll a 5 or a 6 on your recharge. Those are burned until it gets back, pretty much. But yeah, my wall attack. Yeah, I'm getting fucking.
When do we roll our recharge? At the top of the round.
Start of the. When it comes back around to the wall, you'll roll a d6 to see if you're getting your stuff back.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome.
Will that count as the also like fighting roll, or will we roll 2d6?
2d6s at that point. Yeah. Awesome.
Just
all
clarifying.
right. First round, great job. Your forces are doing very, very well, and you guys are kind of commanding troops. You know, in the big picture of the whole thing, you guys are crushing it. All right.
I'm
awesome.
a natural. I told you that 7-person siege. Like.
You know what I forgot to do? I'm so sorry. I actually have advantage, but I don't think it would have mattered. Let me just roll one more time. I forgot I had advantage on the wall because of my cannon still up. And with that, I get a 6. Can you get anything higher than that? So I'm at an 8 right now because I use my bone wave.
Well, if you had advantage, it would have been the one in the
4.
In the 4.
Okay, and then you made me and then I had to re-roll, right?
Right, but if we knew that you had that already, it could have been different. I don't know if he would have used the same thing. So
I'll roll one more d6. We will see, because I think we're basically like off by 1 essentially. All right, so I need. That's another 6. I'm so sorry.
So
I hate to do it.
Make them do it.
Luck point.
I will re-roll it.
Oh, I hate using these.
I got a 3 that time. So yeah, even with the cannon firing on the wall, the abjuration wizards hold true.
Hold!
But you do see a wall of bone crabs just collide against that dread steel wall. It's looking tense over there by the wall district.
Clicky's cousin?
That's Bumpert State Senior.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the fray.
What? Which one?
There's a lot of them in there.
Awesome. Theo, it's your turn.
the Gnolls that are fighting Glebnor, you said they're a swarm?
It's a swarm, yep.
They are restrained, or?
No, those are the land troops. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to, tap Tooluuga. You got this. And I'm going to run over and I'm going to run over and try and help Glebnor with the Gnolls.
Awesome.
25 down to a 20.
That'll hit.
24 plus 8, that's 32.
Theo is just unloading bullets into a swarm of these Gnolls that are all surrounding Glebnor.
Yes.
I'm going to do another one. That's a nat 1, so the shotgun jams. I'm going to switch to my other guns.
What are the bullywugs doing?
That's a great point. What are the bullywugs doing? You can see in the swamp, deep in the swamp, there's 2 bullywugs, and they're sitting on this couch made out of just a log, and they're just casting confusion on themselves, being like, I feel weird. Oh yes, I feel strange. I'm really confused. That's it. So you unload your shotgun, a bunch of Gnolls just get blown apart. You go to fire again, but there's Gnoll guts in the shotgun. It jams. You slink it back on your back, pull out another gun. What are you going to do with your next turn? Or your bonus action, right?
17, that would be down to a 12.
12 will miss, unfortunately. Okay. Glebnor, that's you.
Is
bud.
the swarm halved yet?
It is halved. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. They're weaker now. I kind of cut down these Gnolls' hit points a little bit. The swarms have about 50 hit points, roughly.
Okay.
So get them below 25. This swarm currently is at 18. So yeah.
I'm going to whale the cannon.
Yeah, go for it.
Whiff. But nat 20 on the second swing.
Hey, let's go.
So that's 20.
20 damage?
Oh, yeah.
Not all.
And then that cannon's going to feel the light
You teach that cannon.
for another 7.
Awesome.
And then let's get sneaky with it because my boy Bleeblee's right there.
Yep.
Attacking a cannon.
They'll never see it coming.
For another 15.
God damn.
Glebnor, you go to town on the cannon. Theo, you're trying to shoot Gnolls off of him, and then there's a cloud of dust and gears and bullshit, and the cannon blows up. Glebnor's standing there all crazed, covered in gears and oil and shit. Yeah, the cannon's down. The ground troops no longer have their cannon. They no longer have advantage on their charge. Or wall troops, thank you. Okay, that would have been the cannon's turn, but they're done.
Fucking would have been.
The skies above are still alight with combat. Let's go ahead. Who is my sky troops here?
That's me.
Roll a d6 for me. Roll as well.
Roll. Did you use any of your stuff last time? You didn't have to.
I think I just flat beat it last time.
Yeah. I only rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
And I think no matter what, well, depending on what you do, I can do my specials.
I think, yeah, I'm going to use my special summon. So you can see that through like the cloud of this like, giant wasp swarm, you can see there's one massive Tusculi. This is the Tusculi Hive Queen. She flies through the wizard and starts like ripping wizards out of the sky and chomping on them.
I'm going to go ahead and use my special summon.
Awesome.
Daisy, get her ass!
So as this battle is going on above you, you guys are using your hero point for this round for Daisy. As the Tusculi queen is like eating wizards, she looks up as you guys hear a draconic cry come from deep inside the city. As a recently bandaged and healed Daisy tears through the Tusculi. You see a deluge of flame toast these bugs, and the Tusculi Hive Queen is now seared and singed as a massive wasp monstrosity is now battling a dragon directly above you. Chaos abounds! All right. The Sky Troops are looking rough. That is Reggie's turn. He is just going to shoot finger guns at the Gnolls swarm. It's like, get off of them, you freaks! Freak ass!
I love that Reggie's an amalgamation of all of us.
Yeah. Totally misses. Ah, shit. Okay, well, you try.
Good job, Reg.
The much weakened swarm is now still desperately trying to bite into Glebnor.
You can try.
All right, so I'm going to have to use my...
Oh, I'm hasted.
Yeah, you have another action. They're going to miss on a 17 trying to hit you. That's fine. Yeah. So if you get a free one, if you want to try to bonk the rest of these Gnolls, you got an okay amount of hit points left. 18.
21's going to hit the giant.
Oh, it hit the giant. Yeah, definitely.
She's 30 feet tall?
Yeah.
All right. 16 damage to her ACL.
Awesome. Yeah, you just...
Blow out that Achilles!
You just Charlie horse a giant. Awesome. Okay, that is Tooluuga.
I'm going to start chopping this tree down. I'm going to start
go for it, baby.
throwing hands at her face, because that's where I am. Her AC is not above 20.
No.
17.
17.
3 of them will hit.
Awesome.
So I'll roll.
Yeah, you like wriggle out of her grasp and just start like wailing on her. You jump back on her, start punching her again.
41.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy, you're chopping down that tree, all right. Yeah, you like scramble up her arm, punch her in the elbow, mad weird, so she kind of has to drop her arm.
I just hit your weenus.
Not my weenus. You leap up, punch her in the neck, and then flip up and just like kind of like elbow her in the like eyeball. She's like, get off me! She's trying to rip you off of her. Yeah, it's not looking so hot. All right, that is the land troops. We're gonna say just for they've kind of broken through the webbing at this point. I'm gonna let that just because of the way the mechanics of this work. I'm just gonna keep it simple for myself.
Do I have to roll for the special summon to see if I get that back?
Yeah, so roll if you've used any of your special summons. If you get a 5 or a 6, you get them back.
Nope, I got a 4.
Okay.
Do you mean like for him, Malva?
For him, yeah. Once you've used your special summon, they're on the same kind of set as everyone else, pretty much. Do you get a 5 or a 6 on any of those?
No, I got a 4.
Okay. I rolled a 5, which I'm gonna bump up to a 6 with my devil bikers.
Oh, so hold on. The 4 was for the recharge.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. I'm bumping mine to a 6 with my devil bikers. Do you have any guys you can bump up there? You haven't used yet?
I am due the +2, the Dragonborn Cavalry.
Awesome.
So get it to a 7.
Sick. Okay. So you see a bunch of devil bikers start doing wheelies and like charging toward like your ground troops. They start like running over skeletons. But then you can see the Dragonborn Cavalry, they sort of split, flank the bikers, and as they charge through, they start throwing spears at their wheels, and the devil bikers are just getting jammed out.
Throwing immovable rods in the spokes.
The spokes all seize. Some of these bikes start flipping. Okay. All right, that is back to the desert giant. I'll also say, because you guys have destroyed this cannon, if you guys want, you can move. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting? I have advantage on my land troops. Let me just roll to see if I get a 6. That's the only thing that'll change it here. I get a 6. Okay. I think it's a real bloodbath in the land battle. The combat. I keep forgetting I have advantage. I'm trying to fuck you guys up by adding it later, but the Dragonborn cavalry, they meet with the bikers. They do like just shred a couple of these bikes, but you can see a couple devils leap on the back of the Dragonborn and start ripping them off their horses. Your combat troops have lost 1. Okay, so you can mark that off. And my land is back. So let me just redo that there. All right, cool. Okay, sorry, this is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but we're doing great. Okay, sick. That is the Desert Giant. She's looking pretty bloodied. She is going to try to get Tooluuga off of her.
You better run.
She's actually going to take out this like massive falchion and start trying to swat you off of her.
I'm on you. You're just going to hit yourself if you miss.
Really good with it. Dirty 20 and a nat 20.
I warding flare the nat 20.
Okay. 24, but you got rid of the crit. So, very nice.
Your AC's +2.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Oh, I forgot.
I have no AC because he doesn't want to give me a level up, so I can't up my wisdom or my dex.
Yep.
30 slashing damage.
Yeah.
As she pulls you off of her for a minute and starts cutting into you with this giant sword.
Let's not forget that Theo never dispersed the fucking potions.
No.
So unapologetic. No, I did not.
Nope.
Okay, let's go to the wall. So I'm going to roll to see if I get my bone wave back.
I'm going to roll to recharge my... Yes, a 6.
I got a 6 as well, so the bone wave is back.
I got my Abjuration Wizard back.
Okay, I'm going to roll my d6. Only got a 2.
Big money, 5!
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. The wall troops kind of collide at the wall, but the wall holds strong. You can see Davo's looking down like, friggin' nerds! He's just hucking garbage at everyone, trying to like come over the wall.
Yeah, call Dumpy!
Oh yeah, nice Dumpy. That's fine. All right, we are back at the top of the round.
Dumpy would be a land troop,
Your points have been refreshed. You guys have your hero point back. I have my villain point back. Theo, your turn.
So what's causing the advantage?
The cannons.
The cannons are causing the advantage.
Yeah, so because you guys
wall defense.
Yeah, so because you guys have destroyed the wall cannon, I don't have advantage there. But if you want, you can let them fight the giant, and you can just book it to the next group.
Yes.
Awesome. Are you going to go for the bulk of the ground troops, or do you want to go for the sky cannon?
Ground troops.
Okay, sick. You see that your friends can probably handle the rest of this fight, and you kind of break away and take off toward the center mass of this Gnoll army. It's chaos here. There's Dragonborn cavalry are charging down Gnolls. There's skeletons getting pulled apart by Gnolls as they're biting on them like dogs. It's chaos. What would you like to do? There is a cannon, another swarm of these Gnolls, and you can make a perception check if you want, right, as you make your way over here.
23.
23. You can see standing behind the cannon, Flumpenstein Sr., a bone collective. There is a bone crab with a dark hood on, and there's 4 other bone crabs below him holding him up. It's kind of like a couple of kids in a trench coat situation. But you do see Flumpenstein is over there. Flumpenstein Sr., the bone collective, is waiting for you. What would you like to do?
Say the whole name.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to shoot the cannon.
Awesome.
Assuming that's going to miss 14.
14 just
the
hits.
cannons.
Just hits the cannon.
I'm going to roll just 2 shots on the cannon real
Sick.
quick. 22 down.
Yep, that'll hit.
Anything that's within 5 feet, I need to make a dex save of
That'll be Flumpenstein Sr.
17. They need to make a dex save of 17.
Nat 1. It's hard to juggle all these guys in the body. They kind of stumble around trying to walk. They weren't really planning on that part. They were trying to look cool up here.
44 damage.
To the cannon?
To the cannon.
Oh. Yeah, you hit something important. It starts hissing and sputtering.
He has to make 2 dex saves. Sorry.
2 dex saves.
Yes.
I'll make one more. Is this the hand mortar you're using?
Yep.
13 on that one. Fails that one as well.
All right. So he takes 5 fire damage.
Okay. You sear the cloak of Flumpenstein Sr.
He failed both.
Yeah.
Yeah, he added.
I rolled both at the same time.
Sick.
And then bonus action shot on the cannon. will be 27 down to a 22.
That'll hit.
21 damage.
Theo, you unload into the cannon, and to Fumpenstein Sr.'s horror, you destroy it. It sputters and spits, and you see oil pouring out the bottom as you've destroyed this cannon. The Gnoll swarm that was surrounding it are like, what the hell?
How much movement did he use to get there?
I'm going to basically say if you guys want, it just takes your full movement to get to the other sections.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And for the record, I use Executioner's Hand, so trick shot's back, baby.
Awesome. Trick shotting a cannon's very, very funny. Glebnor, there's a couple Gnolls left on you, and obviously your father's still fighting off this giantess. What would you like to do?
Well, whale those knees.
Do it up.
23 is going to hit.
Okay.
Chop down this tree, son.
Call me Paul Bunyan. With a 16.
16 damage?
Yeah.
Okay,
16 damage, and then we're going to feel the light for another 7.
Okay.
Let's get sneaky with it. Sit. The 9.
She looks hurt now, and you can tell that her knees are starting to buckle.
Yeah,
As
well-
Glebnor is just slamming her in the Achilles.
Well, here I go to wail on him again.
Go for it. Yeah, you have hasted action.
Well, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
a hasted action.
Oh, yeah.
So a 19's going to hit her.
Yep.
Another 16.
Awesome. Okay. Looking
then-
very hurt, Glebnor.
And then I'm going to put the hammer away and pull out the goon maul.
Okay.
He's gonna give her the goons.
Get gooned. 19?
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll hit.
14.
Glebnor, would you please describe to me how you fell this giantess?
So wind up the goon maul like I'm fucking 1997 Mark McGuire. Roided to the tits. And just fucking swing it directly at her knee. And I want it to go just all the way through.
Oh.
Like the knee cap and joint is just somewhere in fucking left field.
There's a terrible sound of bone crunching as Glebnor winds up and with his goon maul severs her knee at the joint.
Ooh.
You can see she's
Timber!
DC 10 dex save from
I got
Tooluuga.
slow fall.
Oh yeah, never mind. You don't need to worry about it. You drift lazily to the ground as this giantess falls and slams down. And I'll also
Can
say,
I lobby for the remaining Gnoll swarm to have to make a dex save?
I'm literally doing it as you're saying. I had a feeling that's what you were going for. With a 7. The remaining Gnolls are going to flee as a giantess lands on them. Blood mist splatters out the sides.
Yeah!
You guys have cleared out the
Wall defense?
offensive coming for the wall. The wall stands strong. Unbelievable. Awesome. Let's go. Let's check in the sky. It is chaos up above.
The weather up here is pretty rough. We got bugs and it's a little overcast. Strong westerly wind.
Warm.
Let's see. I will roll these advantage still because I still have my sky cannon. With advantage, I have a 5, which I will bump up with my Schoolie Swarm to an 8.
I reroll.
Okay, you're going to use your reroll feature. Awesome.
Did you roll your
Don't you have to reroll?
Did you roll your thing to see if you can get stuff back?
Well, the only thing I used was Daisy.
Yeah.
And Daisy's the hero point. Right?
Yeah, so it's up to you guys. If you want to use Daisy on this one, you can. But-
Well, no. I mean, doesn't he have to roll to get Daisy back?
yeah, so roll the d6 to see if you get a 5 or a 6.
I thought the hero and villain points come back at the top of the round.
Yeah, you guys
No,
have
the
one. You haven't
points
used it yet.
do, but for us to be able to use them, we still have to roll
Isn't
the 5
Daisy
or
a
6.
hero point?
Yeah, but if you have used it and you haven't recharged it yet, you don't get it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
there's no point.
Okay.
I thought it was up with the.
No, you still got to recharge them because they're pretty strong.
Yeah, so you gotta roll
So,
2 d6s
Yeah.
at the top of the round.
All right. Well, I don't get it back, but I rolled a 4.
Okay, so
Nothing
yeah, I
I
think
can
you
do.
get to an 8. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna lose a point there as you can see as Daisy is like ripping at the Hive Queen, a swarm of her Tusculi latch onto Daisy and start ripping and tearing at her scales. Daisy loses a point. The Sky Army is looking a little tighter now up in the clouds. All right, that is Reggie. I think Reggie is going to. I think he's going to use his sorcery points to vortex warp you two over to the sky cannon. You guys have destroyed the cannon and the giant here, and he can hear the sounds of insane gunfire happening over in the ground troops. Reggie looks at you two and he's like,
They're really fucking up Daisy up there. We're gonna take out that cannon.
He's going to use his sorcery point to twin spell vortex warp the two of you over to the sky cannon. I'll meet up with you. All right, sick. That was Reggie. Over by you, Theo. A swarm of gnolls are going to go for you. Yeah.
Take a try.
They could try. You see a bunch of gnolls start piling on, and they're going to just trying to bite you. 24 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so you take 9 piercing damage, and interestingly enough, you also take 4 fire damage. It seems that these gnoll swarms maybe have a little bit of demonic juice in their veins these days. They have like these salivating, fiery fangs as they bite into you. And you were also knocked... Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't throw a crit. If they get a crit, you get knocked prone, just a heads up. But yeah, Theo, you start getting a little bit overwhelmed. You've destroyed the cannon, but now the gnolls have turned on you.
I'm not overwhelmed.
They start piling on Theo, trying to like rip at his guns and like, slashing at you.
I'm almost 13 feet tall here.
Yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine.
They're just all over your feet.
Yeah.
So Tooluuga and Glebnor, give me a quick perception check as you get teleported over to that sky cannon.
15?
23.
You guys see, you head over, and it seems that they've set up the sky cannon like a little cliff face almost, so they can have like, full long range capability to help out the sky troops. And you see, as you guys get teleported there's another swarm of the gnolls that are kind of defending the cannon. But popping up out of cover, you can see 2 Tusculi bow raiders, the same 2 that lit up Theo so many times with their arrows. They're each going to take a shot at one of you.
What? These fucking guys again?
I'm gonna die. They're gonna hit me with an arrow that does like 80 damage.
All right, this will be the first longbow shot will be on Tooluuga. That's a 22 to hit for 21 piercing, but this is a range attack. So if you want to use your reaction and try to huck it back at me, feel free, or to try to like lessen the damage.
I'm gonna warding flare.
Okay, I'll roll again. Miss with a 12.
Eat shit. You and your bullshit arrow.
I'm sorry. An arrow whizzes by you, and as you look over, the arrow that whizzed by you hit Glebnor. Glebnor, that's 23 piercing damage.
What did it roll?
26.
Damn it.
Yeah, I made 2 attacks there. So 23 piercing damage, halved to 11. And you have an arrow that's dangerously close to your zom. But yeah,
that out.
There are 2 of those Tusculi bow raiders that are over near this cannon now. So heads up. Tooluuga, it is your turn.
I'm gonna beat their ass. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna grab their quiver and I'm just gonna...
Your inky tattoos are still activated,
beat
correct?
the shit out of him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really wail these guys.
I wanted to beat up the cannon before
I'll beat up the cannon. Don't worry about the cannon.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch. I'm just gonna 5 punches and they're just very angry punches.
Like, how dare you try to shoot me with an arrow?
Pump your claws into these fucking assholes.
19 to hit on one.
That'll definitely hit.
23.
Okay, 23 to hit?
I'm rolling the
To hit.
hits.
Okay, yeah. Just a heads up, the Tusculi bow raiders have a 16 AC. That's what we're
All
trying to
right,
beat.
so I'm gonna flurry. So there's gonna be 2 more punches. That'll hit. That'll hit. So 05 hit.
Okay. You run by whizzing arrows, leap on this wasp man, and just start fucking beating his ass. There's like chunks of carapace and bug juice flying off your fists as you start unloading.
If I did the math right, this is 86.
Oh my
Or sorry, 85.
That's so much damage.
Yeah. 85.
He is hanging on with a very small amount of
I
health.
pump a clutch.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, how do you not?
How do you
Yeah.
not?
11 more points of damage. For a total of 96. I beat the grenade finally. I think.
I'm deeply
I
sorry.
think you did.
I'm deeply sorry.
He had 97 hit
The
points.
Tusculi bow raiders have 97 hit points.
Just now they
They've
got
always
it.
had 97 hit points. Tooluuga, you come up covered in bug juice. The guy's lying there just like with literally 1 hit point. He has like his whole thorax ripped apart.
I the guy next to him, the other one. I'm like, you better not fucking fire an arrow.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
That's a nat 20.
The Tusculi bow raider across from you puts his bow on the ground and goes, "Not my monkey, not my circus." And flies away.
All right. We're cool.
That guy,
I'm not dealing with an arrow that does 20 damage.
the guy on the ground does still have 1 hit point left, but his friend completely abandoned him. Not 20 intimidation. What are you going to do? You have to. All right. That is our land troops. I'm rolling straight on
to
these.
See if I get my stuff back. I got a 6, so I do get the stuff back.
On my recharge. Actually, I didn't have to do a recharge. So I rolled a 3. I'm going to use my villain point for this round for my special summon of Havoc Runners. So you guys, those fast, nasty Gnolls, they charge through and they start leaping onto the backs of all of these horse-run Dragonborn.
What did you get to?
I rolled a 3, and then I added 3 for a 6 total. You have your recharge back, though, so if you guys want, I think if you guys
I'm
use your hero
using
point for the
a
round.
lucky point to reroll.
Okay.
Which was a good idea. I have a 6. I just need to add bone soldiers, and I get to
Awesome.
7.
The bones.
Hell yeah. So the really fast Gnolls start like tearing through the Dragonborn, but then you see that the skeletal soldiers, they look to the wall, and Laurent is like, "Time for some necromancy!" As he starts raising dead Dragonborn from the ground, they come back as Dragonborn skeletons start ripping apart the Gnolls. Sick. All right. I believe my land troops have been defeated. I think.
No, I think.
Oh, no, I redid one.
You had to, yeah. So they have 1 left.
The land troops don't look good. You can see that you're shredding through them. Their Havoc Runners have been defeated. The bikers are all fucked up trying to do wheelies, but they're all screwy. And the Gnoll Swarm's looking, I've burned all of my charges for the land function, so it's looking kind of rough right now. Sick. Okay. Desert Giant so dead. That is Fumpenstein Sr.
Careful. That's the senior of the Fumpensteins.
He looks at you, Theo, and he's like, "You must be Tooluuga."
Do I understand him?
Yeah, he's speaking in common.
No, I'm not. I'm Bleebly.
Oh, well, this is awkward.
Tooluuga's the guy up there, beating the shit out of the archer.
Now I feel stupid.
Well, you are.
Your buddy's with him, though, right?
Oh yeah, I love him.
Yeah, fuck you then. Fumpenstein Sr. leaps at you, Theo.
Careful, he's gonna give you bonitis.
He's gonna make. He just starts trying to bite you with the bonitis mouth.
Gross.
He misses on one, but he gets a 22 on one of them.
22 will hit.
You get fresh out luck points.
That is.
Oh, I got to make sure that we don't lose the troops.
That we have an army still.
You're gonna lose your bones.
Oh, fine.
35 piercing damage,
Bones are an army.
and I need a DC 15 con save.
That is a lot of piercing damage.
Yeah, this guy hits like a truck. They're basically
24.
They're sub bosses. Yeah. You're not getting bonitis today. That'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah, of course it will.
He's like
Getting bonitis in front of Lorenz.
You can see that Fumpenstein Sr. is gnawing on your thigh, but the dwarven belt toughens. Your beard grows so thick, and you reject the poison of bonitis. The wall stands strong, and I think because you guys have... Actually, no, we're going to do a final wall check. This is basically because you guys... I think the... Actually, no, I have one more pip on my wall. Never mind, I lied. But I don't have my giant because you killed her. So I can't use that. I have to roll to see if I get the bone wave back. So let me roll a d6 to see if I get that back. And then we'll start rolling for wall stuff. I get the bone wave back. Yeah, and I can't use my special because it's my villain point for the round already. So I'm going to roll a d6, and I'm going to add a +2 with the bone wave to it. Go ahead, Mark, you can roll for the wall. That's a 5. I'm going to use my bone wave to get me to 7.
I'm just gonna take the hit because I rolled a 1 and there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Did you get your reroll?
Do you have an ability that lets you reroll?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can reroll for you. Yeah, if you want to use that ability, you can use the Abjuration Wizards and try to do a reroll for yourself. You can do either one.
Yeah, but if I do that, you're only allowed to use 1 charge per, right?
No, you can double them up if you had them.
Oh, okay.
It's just you're going to burn them, you know?
Fuck it.
So you could, in theory, then use everything.
All right, I got a 6.
Yeah?
Spend it all.
Well, then I can't because the Furbolg's bringing me to a 7 and meets it beats it.
All right, cool. So yeah, the bone wave collides. You can see the Furbolg are doing their best here, but yeah, what do you got?
Question. If you use Davo now, you'll hit and then he'll repair.
Yeah, he can either repair on this round or the next one. It's up to you.
Might as well do it.
Might as well do it now because we don't have
All right.
the...
Devo! No!
So
Yeah.
he comes out holding a piece, and the piece just gets exploded. That's what happens.
Yes. So I think what happens is like the bone wave collides with the wall, and you can see that this dread steel wall starts to give. And Davo puts a shoulder behind. He's like, "No, my fucking watch, assholes!" He jams back. The Furbull get behind Davo, and they're trying to help him support it. You can see a part of the dread steel starts to splinter, and his bone crab starts to pour in. Davo just like plugs it up with his thumb, and he's like, "Fucking crabs!" He's like, panicking.
Little Dutch Davo.
Yeah, exactly. But Davo holds the wall strong. You've used all your charges for the wall, but you can, see if you get him back on the next round. Awesome. Sick.
And I
all right.
got full wall defenses.
Top of the round. Everyone gets their hero and villain points back. Theo, that is you. You are getting swarmed by Gnolls, but the cannon on your side is down. You also are facing off with Thumpenstein Sr.
Thumpenstein Sr. is who I'm going after. I don't really care about the Gnolls.
Sick.
Thumpenstein Senior hits hard.
Yeah, he's actually pretty strong. He's about the equivalent in strength to that giant. I made the sub.
I thought you were about to say Chris, the Avatar. Chris.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, he's just a guy in a little robe.
This is just a crab.
Just a humble crab. 15 AC on Thumpenstein Sr.
Okay, so I've rolled two shots for 56.
Oh, baby. Yeah, you blow out like the bottom chunk of the robe here.
I forgot the 2d4s.
You blow out his back
Hey, now.
shell. His back shell, Ryan.
I got baited so hard. Go ahead. What's the extra damage there?
Two more damage because of the enlarged
I
spell.
also have been forgetting that Theo's 12 feet tall for this, which is just so
This is
funny.
hilarious.
Just a giant Theo charging across the bat with tiny guns shooting stuff.
They're upsy downsies.
Yeah, sick. Awesome. Yeah.
How's he looking?
Not great. He doesn't want to do two more of those, I would say.
21 down to a 16.
16 hits.
21 damage on that hit.
Okay. Thumpenstein Sr.'s not looking great.
Action surge.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't want to try and get bonitis.
Yeah, no, hey, baby, I understand. I will avenge my son.
20 damage on that one.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
18 damage.
He had 16 hit points left. You guys look over as you're fighting off like the aerial base here. You look back and you can see a 12-foot tall Theo is covered in Gnolls on his back and just unloading into Thumpenstein Sr.
I shed a tear. There goes the Thumpenstein.
As Thumpenstein falls, the final crab in his crabs in a trench coat, he looks up and is like, "Baby Glicky's father will have better luck."
What did he say? I can't hear him over here.
I talked about Clicky's daddy's
Not
coming
Clicky.
too.
Unbelievable. Awesome. Glebnor, that's your turn. You're over there with Tooluuga. You got a big fucking arrow in you. You can see Tooluuga is like standing on top of the almost corpse of a Tusculi, but there is a swarm of Gnolls defending the final cannon.
Dad,
Yeah.
you got that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All 5 punches going into it.
Maybe just one. How would restrained work on the cannon?
It's not moving right now anyway, so it wouldn't really do anything. It's not going to go anywhere.
But what if he...
But would it lose your advantage if I don't?
Oh, yeah,
destroy
if I'm
it?
restrained, then yeah, I would lose my advantage. That makes sense.
I'm gonna whale it with the goon-soaked maul.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go play
27.
big cork.
27 hits.
Big cork.
Big cork and then just go into the cannon. I thought that's what you were going to do.
So 16. Then it's gonna feel the light
Why didn't you think of that? I did.
for another 7,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pump my goon maul.
He's pumping
I'm
his
gonna
goons.
I'm gonna pump my goons. So it's gonna take an additional. So that's another 7,
Okay.
and now it's restrained.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys see Glebnor runs up on another one of these cannons and just starts smashing the shit out of it. And you can see that there's like a searing ball of goop that is in the like front of the cannon now. I'm going to lose my advantage just by having this goop on it. Technically, the cannon is restrained.
Yeah. You can try and break out on your next
He
turn.
has to make a strength.
Yeah. Does the cannon have strength?
It does.
Okay.
Only a plus
Okay.
1. I don't know why. Okay, that is the cannon's turn though. Next. It is going to spin around and try to...
Break out?
Guess... No, I think I'm going to try...
It's restrained. It can't do anything.
I have disadvantage on my attack rolls with restrained.
Well, try to make the strength save because it says at the start.
Okay. Let me see. It's a 10.
15.
I'm so gooped up.
And now you gotta take another 2d6 fire damage because you failed it.
Okay.
He's all gooned up.
Get gooned with another 10 fire damage.
Okay. You're seeping into the fucking really important parts of this cannon.
Yes.
So you can see that because it's so like gunked up, it's not going to try to like fire a harpoon. It almost like shoots one out like a rod to try to stab at Glebnor. It's like a piston. It kind of comes out and then kind of comes back in. I'll make a lancing bolt at melee range, which I should have done the fucking last time. It's a 21 to hit for 9 piercing. Have the 4.
I'm hasted, baby.
Oh yeah, I don't hit at all. Never mind. No damage. Sick. Yeah. Oh wait, she meets it, beats it,
How
right?
fucked up does this cannon?
Oh no, it gives you +2. Never mind. Yeah. The cannon looks not great. It's like the front's kind of
In
melty.
theory, I could sentinel strike the cannon.
Should I put the buckler down and let it hit me so he can sentinel strike
No, I
it?
mean, like
he just needs it to try and attack you.
which it did.
It did.
But what if the Tooluuga guy tries to attack and I just sentinel strike him instead?
Yeah. This
Probably-
schooly man hits hard.
Yeah, probably
with
do
his
that.
1 hit point.
Well, he would have to run away so that he doesn't have to roll at disadvantage to shoot his arrow, right, Ryan?
Yeah, that is how it works.
And then he would get an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Up to you. Is that what we're doing? Sure.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold it. I'm just gonna keep locking eyes with him.
Just like green goose spits out where its mandibles used to be.
Its fucking tongue is laying on his
Is
chest.
that your tasting tongue or your talking tongue?
It's not a sandman.
Okay.
That's his all-purpose tongue.
We are back to the sky battle. How are you doing on sky points? If,
I got 2.
okay, so I think
gotta
I
roll to see if I get.
I also have 2. So yeah, roll the recharge. I'll roll mine. I do not get my recharge back.
I do not either.
Okay.
That's not great for me.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Well, what do you have gone?
Just Daisy.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d6, and then I'm gonna use my final thing here, which is Gnoll harpoons. They're gonna do a -1 to your roll.
Poon.
Justifying that with a response, Marcus.
All right.
So I'll roll a d6 here. I got a 4. So your roll -1.
I'm gonna make you re-roll.
Okay. I roll again for a 1.
All right. I got a 4 with the -1/3.
Sick. Okay. You can see Daisy starts ripping these Tooluuga off her back. The wizards kind of like circle around the Hive Queen and start unloading fire bolts into her.
Cook them up.
I have lost all 3 of my sky functions. So on the next round, if you win, you will kill the Tooluuga Hive Queen and the sky battle will be over. We're on our last legs here on that particular fight. Sick. That is Reggie, who's using a full turn to just... I think I can see Glebnor up there. He's so green.
Why are you breathing?
Good point. Running regular, using the legs that someone gave me. I described it as only being a full turn of action, or a full round of movement to get to the next one. So he's just going to use his movement to get up there. He runs up. I think what he's going to do is he sees that the guy's like holding on for dear life. And he's like, look out, Tooluuga. He's going to try to finger gun the guy with 1 hit point.
Well, look out for what, Reggie?
The guy's like, he looks up and finally landing one of these stupid finger gun attacks. You can see Reggie's like, kill steal, papa.
Reggie, we don't do that.
I never did it and I wanted to. It's fun.
Sick bastard.
He's dead, right? Yeah, you can see he fires one of his little finger
You
guns.
put him out of his misery. I had more to do with him.
Oh, now I feel like I ruined it.
No,
My
I
bad.
ruined it.
All right, it is my swarms of gnolls. So one of the gnoll swarms is going to go after Theo. These guys, just a bunch of gnolls are trying to pile on a 12-foot tall Theo. They're going to go for a bite. Miss with a 16. The other gnoll swarm over by this Tooluuga cannon is going to go for Glebnor.
You can try.
With a 22, they're going to hit.
Damn it.
10 piercing plus 6 cold. The 10 is halved to 5 for 11.
What are they hitting me with?
They're biting you with a piercing attack. Damn it.
Can I sentinel strike him?
Yeah, you can sentinel strike. They're going for someone, not you.
It was 10 piercing and how many cold?
5. Or 6, sorry.
18.
It's so breezy in here.
18 will hit the swarm.
14 damage.
Awesome. Okay, swarm's looking
Don't touch my baby boy.
Okay, cool. Blah, 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 blah. That is the bow guys. They're dead or abandoned you. Tooluuga, that's your turn.
Cannon's still up, right?
Cannon is still up.
I'll start unloading into the cannon.
Awesome. I love the idea of you punching a cannon. Yeah, you jump on top of this cannon and start punching into the gears and all the bullshit. Oil's flying everywhere. It's like an episode of Samurai Jack. You're just really going ham here.
All right. 18 will hit, right?
18 will hit.
All right, so I'm going to do my 3 attacks, and then I'll decide if I want to flurry.
Sick.
So he's 48.
Hell yeah. Tooluuga leaps into the guts of the cannon and starts punching shit, yanking out wires.
I don't even know what this is.
This cannon explodes. You leap out of the flames of it. You're just crazed looking. You're covered in oil and bug blood. You look insane right now.
Way to go, Daddy.
I'm going to punch those dogs.
All right.
Awesome. That is the ground troops.
Well, hold on.
Oh, no, you
can
got more.
flurry.
You got more. Yeah, if you want to flurry on the dogs that are trying
bonus
to...
action punch dog.
Yeah, punch dog.
20 to punch
20 to punch will hit.
for 16.
Awesome. Yeah, you see there's like a gnoll that's on Glebnor's haunch just biting into it.
Stop
and you just,
biting his haunch.
You punch like right through his skull and pull your fist back out. There's still some of them left, but there's, you know, you're really like, you're trying to like rip all these guys off. Sick. All right, that is the land. I have to roll to see if I get any of my guys back. I burned all my land charges. That's a 5. My stuff refreshes.
All of it or just one?
All of it. It's just got
okay,
you
so-
refresh for the whole team. Okay, so I will now roll a d6. I don't have advantage. I get a 5. I'm going to use my special summon for the round because I really need it to bring mine up to 8. So more Havoc runners join the field and start ripping at the
Nothing
soldiers.
I can do.
Okay, ground troops take 1 loss on your end. How's everyone's troops looking? The wall's pretty good, I think, right?
The wall
I got
is
2
solid
down.
as a
Ground
rock.
is looking rough.
Yeah, the ground's looking rough.
Okay, awesome. All right, so yeah, you look around, Theo, and you can see that the skeletal soldiers, as much as Lorenz has been yelling on the wall, it's, you know, it's a lot of fucking gnolls. There's so many gnolls. Yeah, it's chaos down here. Awesome. All right, Fumstein Jr. is dead. The wall is strong. But we will do a wall check because I still have guys down there. Let me roll a d6, see if I get anything back.
Recharge the wall. Nope.
I don't get a recharge on my wall either. Okay, so this is just a straight d6 here. I get a 5.
6.
Hell yeah.
Suck it.
You can see as like a bunch of hyenas are trying to like push through the wall. Their jaws are kind of snapping all around. The furbolgs are running up and beheading hyenas right as they get their heads through. You
Get
can
their
see,
ass, Torvo.
Yeah, Torvo's leading the charge, and he's like, "Fucking kill these dogs!" And he's just losing his mind with his sword, trying to hack through all of them. We are the top of the round. Everyone gets their hero point back, and I get my villain point back.
Are the wall troops done now?
Yeah, I think because they like failed that one. Basically, one more loss for the sky or the wall, and I'll lose them.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you basically burn through my 3 points.
And then after the 3 points, then it's
it's one
one
final.
Oh, gotcha.
Perfect. Sick. All right, Theo, you are up. You got a bunch of gnolls on you, but other than that, you've killed Fumpenstein Sr., and you can see your friends are doing pretty well over there as well. You guys are actually like, you guys have like nailed your mission of Strike Team. You've taken out all the cannons. You're now just fighting through the hordes trying to get past them all.
Question. While dead, does Fumpenstein Sr. give off still the bonitis?
I think there's an aura of bonitis about him.
Can we plague toss him like trebuchet over the walls?
To your own guys.
No, what I want to do is basically turn around and then jump up and then crush the gnolls that are on my back into Fumpenstein.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Make an acrobatics check, and I'll make a dex save. That's how we'll do this.
Do a knoll roll.
The null roll.
I got a 10.
I got a 13? No,
Okay.
12.
Yeah, you see, Theo turns around, and there's all these gnolls that are like climbing up his back, trying to get to his head and his neck. You look at the like, you know, crumpled pile that was once a bone collective. You turn around, jump, and just slam them onto the bone collective. I will roll to see if they get bonitis.
Yes.
How about damage?
You can roll, we'll call this 2d6 if you want.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, like 2 stories of falling, essentially.
Yeah, 12-foot man.
6 damage.
Okay. And with an 11, you can see all the gnolls as they start climbing out under you. They're all like sweating and they look really sick. This gnoll swarm has bonitis. Okay.
I don't even know what bonitis does at this point.
I
but
forgot to. Glebnor, you're up.
Hold on.
Oh, you got more. Yeah, that was just an action. That was your one action.
So
I'm going to basically say they're poisoned, so they'll have disadvantage on their attacks and you have advantage against them. That feels like fair.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you kind of like get up and there's just like all these just like crumpled, crushed gnolls kind of trying to get out.
29 down to a 24.
Okay, they'll definitely hit.
23 damage.
Okay, looking rough. Not as many gnolls as there was before. Yeah, you take your tiny gun and just start like popping gnolls.
I'm assuming a 10 will miss.
10 will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay, sick. All right, Glebnor, that is you. There's just a small swarm of gnolls left here at this point up near your area.
Break out my hammer, start wailing on some dogs.
Go for it. Do it up.
Dog whale, 14.
14 will miss, unfortunately. 15 AC on the swarms.
Dog whale. 22 will hit.
22 will hit.
That's going to be 7 plus the light. 8 on the light of Bleebly.
Okay, what's my total here?
So 7 and 8 is 15.
15.
And then another 9.
Oh, yeah, these gnolls are so dead. Glebnor, describe to me how you finish off the remainder of this swarm.
I just got a hammer, and I'm basically like, slaughterhouse, just like banging them between the eyes. Bing, bing. Just fucking dead dogs everywhere.
They keep popping up like whack-a-mole as you keep smashing their skulls in as they go around you. Fucking awesome. Okay, big roll here. This is the sky battle. Let me roll to see if I get any of my stuff back. The Hive Queen's last stand. I do not.
I don't either.
Okay.
So you don't get back, right?
Yeah, I'm gaining back.
No
So,
advantage, though, because the cannon's dead.
Cannon is dead. This is a flat roll. I got a 1.
Big money, no whammy, no
I got a
whammy.
6.
You see,
I want to use my skeletal altars just for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah, do it up.
So now it's a 7.
You can see the Tusculi Hive Queen. She bursts through a bunch of these flying wizards. And as she goes to descend down on Daisy, a volley of Lorenz's skeletal archers go from like behind the wall up.
Their bones will blot out the sky.
My bones will blot out the sky!
He said what I was going to say.
Necromancy arrow cool stuff!
And you see arrows fly up and just obliterate the remaining Tusculi flying creatures. It's a slaughter. You look up and you just get a final look as this Hive Queen goes to almost run away, and as she turns, Daisy rears up through a cloud of Tusculi. Her massive fiery jaws crunch on the Hive Queen. You guys have won your aerial combat. Sick as hell. All right, sweet. That is Reggie. He looks around. He's like, I think we did it over here.
Yeah, we kicked ass.
Oh shit, there's mad dogs on Theo. Okay. He starts running over to Theo. He will just be running and finger gunning as he runs.
He has advantage.
Oh, he does have advantage. You got a dirty 20 in the first one. Let's see if he gets a nat 20. No, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a little crazy cowboy just running. He does 4 damage at the gnolls.
Hell yeah.
I really wish that would have been more. I'm coming, Theo! He starts running over to you. Okay, that is the Gnoll swarm that is on Theo. I will roll a check here. They're going to keep trying to bite you.
They have disadvantage.
Oh, with a disadvantage, you get a nat 1. Their heart is not in it. Would have been a 23.
That bonitis, baby.
Gets them every time.
Yeah, they're so tired. You can tell they're all like looking for Gatorade. Like, oh, can I get a saltine? They're just like, their heart's not in it. They don't want to bite you. They want to bite a cracker. Tooluuga, that's your turn. Land is still up. And basically you can run over to help Theo finish off the swarm. If you want, I will let you use basically your whole turn to give your land forces advantage.
Yeah, I'll do that.
If you want to do that.
Go over there and do Ploopploopleen things.
Yeah, you can see that the land troops, they kind of seem like they're almost like losing faith. There's Dragonborn, like dead Dragonborn soldiers that have been ripped off their horses all on the ground. Even the skeletal soldiers seem to be backing away from like just wave after wave of gnolls. And then they look up.
I give the speech from Independence Day. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not go without a fight. Charge forward.
Some of the Dragonborn on their horses reel up. You see one of the Dragonborn yells out, "If the Ploopa's with us, who can stand against us?" They will have advantage on their round, which is right now. It is now the ground troops. I will roll to see if I get back any of my bullshit.
Do I roll with advantage on the recharge or just the attack?
Just on the attack.
Gotcha.
I do get my recharge back, which I have to use. Actually, I think didn't I already use my...
Yeah.
So I can't use my special summon. So I will use just a swarm of gnolls to add a +2 to this roll. I got a 4 for a 6 total. It's just really, they're just going with volume here.
I got a 6, and I'm going to use special summon. So to get it to a 9.
You can see that, the cavalry of Dragonborn may be slow, and they may be, limited here. But the dwarves of Brindini are strong.
Because of your advantage, it would have been a 1. But because of the advantage, it was a 6.
Awesome. You guys see charging through waves of hyenas and gnolls on the back of Lance, Oathbreaker Malva. She has a huge hammer and she is caving in gnoll skulls one after another. Brandini will ride again! She is fully enraged, going totally crazy. Awesome. Sick. That is the wall. Basically, this is just a last stand here. I have to roll just to see if how I do here. I have no charges back. Let me see if I get any charges back on the wall.
I got my charges back.
I get no charges back on the wall. And yeah, I don't have any of my stuff. So you have to beat a 1.
Oh my god. That's so anticlimactic.
I also rolled a 1, but I'm going to call on the furbolgs to buff it up to a 2.
You can see that you can hear the sound of hyenas and gnolls bashing against the wall, and you guys look back as the gate bursts open, and Torvo leads a last stand as all of the furbolg charge from the gates of Badkhali and start slaughtering gnolls at the gate. They completely obliterate the forces of the wall. The wall has been saved! Theo, that's your turn. We're back at the top. Everyone has their hero and villain point back.
I'm shooting the gnolls.
Sick.
11's gonna miss.
Awesome.
I think.
Yeah, 11 will miss. 15 on the swarms.
28 down to a 23.
That'll do it.
23 damage.
Awesome. You pretty easily shoot all the remaining gnolls around you. There's not many left clinging to you, but you turn around and just pop them all as they start falling off your body one after another. They're done. Basically, all the combatants on the field you guys can fight as a strike force are down. Use an action to kill one. I'll basically let you go ahead and roll a d4. And that is what I will subtract from my land team, basically, on this next one.
Uno.
Okay, cool. I'll take 1 away from my land troops. Glebnor, if you want to use your action to give your team advantage for the troops, awesome.
Wait, my team beat the wall.
Or,
the walls exploded.
Basically, you can just give the ground troops advantage as an action. Kind of like how Tooluuga did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just, you know what? Let's just do a final roll here. Let's find out
how double advantage?
We do. Actually, Tooluuga, you go before the land. So if you want to do something to add anything here.
Who are your special guys?
The Havoc Runners.
They're still around?
I've kind of haven't made them a thing on the field, really. They're kind of just a wave of dudes. If you want, you can use a turn just like Theo to roll a d4 and take that away from my roll.
Okay.
It's kind of like a Bane almost.
Then I get advantage. I'll give you advantage.
It is a 4.
Okay. So I'm taking 5
I'll
away
give
from
5.
this roll? Okay. All right.
You're going to have to roll so bad.
Yeah. I'm going to roll to see if I get my recharge.
I don't get my recharge, but hopefully that's the wasted 1.
I don't get my recharge back. So yeah, this is just a flat roll.
Yeah, hopefully Rich doesn't
3.
get 2 1s and
I rolled a 3 and a 5, so I get the 5. And just for the hell of it, I'm adding the 2 from the only thing I have left, which is the Dragonborn cavalry. So
there's
7.
no possible way for you to beat that.
You can see that the forces of this Gnoll army are forced to retreat. And you see...
And you better run!
Dragonborn cavalry are running them down. It's like fuck, this is gonna sound fucked up, but you know in Gladiator where they just take out his kid?
Yep.
It's that 50 times
what is
over.
with you and dead kids?
Don't worry about it! And you guys see the forces of Badkhali at your, at the helm. You guys fucking obliterate the Gnoll army. There are Tusculi falling from the sky, singed from dragonfire. A cavalry of dwarves on massive rams, along with dragonborn on Clydesdales, are running down gnolls and hyenas. Everyone on the wall starts cheering as the Furbolg raise their weapons over the corpses of their enemies. You see Davo puts a big fist in the air. Badkhali!
All right, now we gotta go kill the sag.
And yeah, Tooluuga, make one perception check for me as you are at the front of your army with your troops at your back.
Crest upon the horizon with my nat 1. I do not. What do I see, Ryan, with my nat 1?
Sand.
You're looking at the army, not looking for the hag.
I think with a nat 1, you're just full of pride seeing all these people that have really worked together here. They're charging by you. You're not really sure towards what. And we'll find out what they're charging toward in the next episode. Thank you all so much for joining us for a very big, beefy combat episode. Keep it dicey.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.